Okay, so, Andrew, where's that other mic? Okay, there's our other mic.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, have some ones.
hands up.
Starting here.
Okay, we have a couple of apartment buildings where the common area carpet is in really sad shape. It needs to be replaced with something. Can anyone give some advice about what you have used in the past that holds up really well, that doesn't have trip hazards or slip hazards or whatever? Because we're thinking about maybe a commercial vinyl, but we didn't know if that got slippery or, you know, what.
Tell her, tell us.
Well, I was just holding back. I'm a huge proponent of the Home Depot brand Allure, and Allure is Home Depot's brand. It's rubberized vinyl. It comes in sheets. You put it down as a floating floor. My only hesitation is if there are entryways, if you don't have a mat to collect the water off their feet, it becomes a little bit slick. But it's very, very durable. We've been using it for a couple of years and we absolutely swear by it. Black Friday, I bought 200 cases of it. It lasted 4 months. So I buy a lot of it and we use a ton, but it's Home Depot, it's their rubberized, it's actually, it's rubberized vinyl, resilient flooring is the generic term, but Home Depot has the best product in think.
Rolls, squares.
It comes in, it's planks. They're about 8 inches by 36 inches long. There's 2 sticky sides up and 2 sticky sides down. So you put it together and it's a floating floor.
It's a quick-in stuff.
No, it's not a click-in, it's a sticky. It's very, very easy to install and we've had, I promoted at all of my classes. Is anybody else using it?
Yeah, I mean,
I use it absolutely everywhere. We do not put carpet in any of our properties. We're now using it in bedrooms and hallways and basements. We started in basements, then we went to hallways. Now it's everywhere.
What kind of underlayment do you need for that?
Nothing special. We put it over concrete, we put it over OSB, we put it over whatever's there.
What about old hardwood flooring?
Yep, we put it on hardwood flooring. If your floor is uneven, we do floor leveler to help make it, because if you have ridges, it will wear. But we do floor leveler if it's uneven. We do, I want a thin set. If it's on concrete and it's a little bit uneven, we'll do thin set because floor leveler will tend to break up on concrete, where a thin set is more of a concrete product. So yeah, we level out the floor as much as possible. If the floor is really, really bad, we'll put a 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch underlayment down, but not normally.
Is floor leveler a masonry product?
No, floor leveler is not. It's a wood product. We use thin set on concrete because the floor leveler will tend to absorb moisture and break up.
But is it like a paste or a mud that you put out and smooth out?
Floor leveler?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like drywall mud or Durham's or Bondo, whatever you want to call it. But we use that on wood product. And if it's a concrete product, we use thin set, which is typically what you put under your ceramic tile.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Good question. Next. Fernando Angelucci.
Hi guys, my name is Fernando Angelucci, for those that don't know me. I don't know if there's anyone in here that has the out of state, out of mind type mindset, but I have over 70 properties across the country that I'm putting up for sale. Net cap rates of 13 to 15% with tenants and management already in place. So you just buy in and then you're collecting your rent the next month. All of it, we're actually going to be implementing the Liberty Rent Guarantee in it, so that's another cushion of safety for you. So if anybody's interested in that, come see me. Also looking for equity partners, because we buy these packages of between 30 and 70 properties at a time from larger investors that are retiring, and then we just package them off into smaller packages and sell them out. So if anybody's looking for some really easy, everything taken care of properties in some fantastic markets, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Dallas-Fort Worth, Charlotte, Chicago, come talk to me.
He is the man. He really closes on these puppies too. Outstanding. Anybody else have or want? Linda.
Hi, I'm Linda Milo for Purple Properties. We have a rental property that we're trying to wholesale out. It's at 1001 Mesh, M-A-I-C-S-H, right at Southwest 9th Street, about 2 or 3 blocks south of Park Avenue. And we're looking for $47,000 for it. It's been renting out at $650. It's got its current rental certificate. Doesn't need any repairs. I had some problems with my printer and lost my internet because I was working on the tower, so I have a couple of pictures, but not a lot. I can send you a link to show you everything, and/or I can meet you out there and show you the actual property, either afterwards or at a set up a time. So I'll come see you if you are interested.
What was the street address again?
M-A-I-S-H,
What was the house number?
1001. It's right off of Southwest 9th. There's a heating and cooling business there on the corner. It's right down the street from there.
And your name and number is?
Call my husband Tom, 515-229-8817. If you also want to give me your email address, I can send you a link that shows everything on Google Drive.
How many bedrooms, how many square feet?
I
Okay,
just
look
kind of
it
got
up.
recruited.
Call Tom.
Yeah, I got recruited.
Call Tom or Linda, they'll get you more in detail. But we did get 47,650 a month currently.
It's been renting at $650, yeah.
Next.
Oh, I had a side note on the Home Depot flooring product.
Okay, you've already had your 3 days.
No, he says a new person.
But you're new, so you're gonna get an extra day.
I'm used to this, Andrew, I am redheaded, but I wasn't a stepchild, but that's okay. One note on that Home Depot flooring product, it comes with a sticky side and a non-sticky side. Well, ordinarily, for your good tenants, you want to put the sticky side down. But for your tenants who you'd like to get rid of or just a constant pain in your backside, you can also put the sticky side up. So it does have added entertainment value as well. Yeah, stick around, it gets better.
For your tenants that look a lot like bed bugs. Great.
Okay, what else we have?
Who else? All right, here's Renee.
Like a few months back, I got a plumbing recommendation from Larry for his son-in-law for Hughes Brothers Plumbing down in Norwalk, and I had a pretty tricky job in an apartment unit where they had to bust up concrete to replace some plumbing, and they did a very quick job, very reasonable, got it done in 1 day. So if you need a pretty good plumber based out of Norwalk, he came up to Des Moines, got it done in a day. So talk to Larry, he'll get you his information. It's really good.
And I have a want then, because I'm looking for a great plumber to be a vendor partner. So if you bring him in, your next meal here will be free. Who's next?
One of us
DJ.
will try to bring them in.
Okay.
So just to kind of touch base here on the water heater, somebody had asked some questions here. So the government, as everything else, they're putting regulations on everything. And what they're doing is water heaters are actually going to get bigger in diameter. So they're going to go from an 18-inch diameter water heater, and they're actually going to go to the 22 or 24 inches in diameter. So if you have a really, really tight spot that those are in, which a lot of rental properties, you know, if you have duplexes, they're in tight closet spaces, you are not going to be able to get a new water heater in those spaces. So you would have to do some modifications to be able to get a water heater in there if ever need to down the road. They're also going to get taller. They're going to go from 56 inches and they're going to go to, or 54, and they're going to be going to 59 inches tall. So they're actually going to be getting taller as well. They are going to be more energy efficient, but for you as the homeowner, they're not going to really save you a whole lot of money. Over a period of time, you're going to eventually see that savings, but you're not going to see a savings for a while. If you do not replace the water heater here with the old ones while they're still in stock, you can expect to pay anywhere from 25 to 50% more for water heater installation here after May. So,
Why?
Why is that? The price of water heaters are going up because manufacturing is going up. Yep. So.
Is that just applied, are the 40-gallon water heaters, are they still going to be the same size?
No, they're all changing.
They are.
40, 50,
Notice
75
the
gallons.
55 and up was the big
Nope.
modification.
No, 40s and up. So, you know, they're still gonna have 30s. 30s are gonna change a little bit in size to make them more energy efficient. But in most residential applications, it's gonna be a 40 or 50 gallon. If you have a 75 gallon, like in your own personal home where you have jacuzzi tubs and stuff, you can expect to pay $2 for those 75 gallon. You're gonna pay 50% or more for a 75 gallon water heater. So they are going up, production's going up. The government's putting the regulations and stipulations on everything, so they're passing that on to the consumers.
Is that the federal government?
Yep.
Sure.
Is it both gas and electric that's changing sizes?
Yep.
What
Are
are
they
the
power vented or are they?
Nope, they're still gonna be gravity vent. They're gonna have your power vent and your gravity vent. The gravity vent, power vents are gonna go up as well, not as drastically because they're already high efficient. They're already at the bigger size water heaters. It's gonna be mainly the gravity vents that you're gonna see a big change in.
Do you guys have any literature on that stuff at your stores? So if people have more questions, they can read about it, or do you have a link that's available?
You go on to the water heater manufacturer sites like Roon, Ream, you know, A.O. Smith, all of them will have all the information on their sites.
Okay.
But it basically, we got hit with it out of the blue. We didn't even know it was coming until we went to order water heaters one day and they were completely out of stock. And they happened to tell us 2 weeks before it actually took effect.
When is it effective?
April 16th. So it took effect last week.
So if you have old stock in stock,
Oh, they're in
you better
stock,
buy
yeah.
it.
So as long as they're in stock, we can pass on the savings to you, but once they're out of stock, I just stocked up on 40 gallons yesterday. As of Friday, they had 119. I went to call them yesterday, they were down to 8 left.
Who do you buy from?
We buy through Plum Supply. And so as they get them in, they're being sold out quick. So I got six left sitting in my shop that if you guys have 40 gallons that I can pass on that savings to you guys.
What's the reason for the government regulation?
They're wanting, everything's going energy efficient, so they're basically,
Efficiency.
yeah, efficiency, yeah.
So the diameter of them is simply being increased to increase more insulation?
You have to they're adding 4 inches of insulation inside of them. The tank will still be the same size. The metal, they're expanding the metal out and basically putting 4 inches of insulation inside the tank.
Don't they make wraps with those?
Yeah. The wraps are pointless, they do no good.
Really?
Yep.
Anybody else?
Pay extra, you'll never see that cost of
Thank you.
I do have something. I'm looking for investors. Right now, I'm working nationwide on purchasing multifamily units. This would be like around the 100-unit type of a multifamily property, and $2 to $5 million range. And so I'm teaming up with other investors who want to join me and increase their income significantly. I've got a direct line to some banks that are in, like the bank itself might be in a foreclosure process, or the properties are in a foreclosure process, or they're being bank held. And so these are some real bargain properties, and they, you know, there's some good cap rates available and good rate of return on your investment. So anybody knows of any investors that are wanting to get involved, then I'm looking for ones to team up with.
Where did you say the properties are? They're all
Nationwide.
nationwide?
Yeah. And they have to be, you know, managed properties. And basically it's strictly, you know, we're also buying notes. So it's you know, it's a hands-off type of operation. Because they're dealing with the neighbors of the banks that give residual income coming in. You don't have to do any service work or any management or anything like that. Yes, Andrew.
I have a couple more halves. I have a group that meets in this room once a month, and we're on the fourth Tuesday, and I wanted to commend you all for being here today, and hopefully no one went down to the Scout Center last week. Did anybody? We had one person that went down, and I thought he was going to rip my head off through the phone, but we were trying to get the word out. So it's the fourth Tuesday, and the other thing, I'm very, very impressed with this group here. These are, you guys are some really advanced students, because when I took over about 3 years ago, I was told that landlords don't like to pay for things online. That's not true. You guys, almost everybody is paying online. We really appreciate it because it cuts my overhead. Even though Alita and Leslie are great people, we're trying to have them work on other things than just menial labor. So I appreciate you paying online. Your renewals are coming in great. We store your credit card in the system. It's secure. Thank you so much. The other thing is we have the third Thursday that's open now from 11 till 1. And we're going to try to put together a group like what you were talking about. And we'll probably meet at our office at on Northwest 86th Street. So we'll get you more information on that. More of a seasoned investors group, more people who are looking to make investments with larger apartment complexes. All residential so far.
Andrew and I and our son are teaming up on this effort, so, yeah.
Yeah, we may have 10 or 20 people involved, I don't know. So, with that said, yes, Alita?
I kind of have a need and a want, just to ensure that we get all of our information to you guys.
Talk into the mic.
If you haven't checked your email settings, please check them to make sure you're getting our communications. If you have a new email address, please forward that to me. I will get my address out to you guys if you need that, but it really helps us if we have your information accurate and that you guys can receive our communications as we send them to you. So thank you.
No, nobody's probably noticed that we send a lot of emails.
Well, we haven't instituted the stand up and sing yet, so Andrew and I don't have to sing this time. How many people want to do that? If the cell phone goes out, they have to stand up and sing. Should we implement that? Yeah. Okay.
Retroactive today.
Tonight's going to be a good night. You don't want me to sing.
I can't sing, but we've got 4 more minutes. I'm learning to get it for good dress. I feel so bad.
Why are you learning to get it?
Just for fun.
Oh.
It exercises my mind, yeah. And it was a great time to visit. Okay, well, thank you all for coming. And we're going to meet on the 3rd Tuesday. The 4th Tuesday. It used to be the 3rd Thursday, so now it's the 4th Tuesday. And so the next meeting is in May sometime. I don't have my calendar. You have, what's the 4th Tuesday? Anyway, you'll get plenty of emails, so thanks again for coming. See you next month.